people have joined. Yeah, maybe we can do a roundup of introduction from my team. So yeah, we can start with Malvin, Martin, Sami. Please go ahead, introduce yourselves.
Hello everyone. I hope you are doing great wherever you are joining us from. My name is Malvin. I also work at Amli as data and AI engineer. So nice having this call, and throughout this particular session, I hope that we are going to interact on various topics that we learn. Yeah, so that's all from me.
Thank you so much, Malvin. Next, we have Martin Muchoki.
Hello everyone. Um, my name is Martin Muchuki. I'm looking at the poster that was created because I look better in that than on the video here. But yeah, happy to be here. My focus area will be Power Platform development. So that's basically local development and workflows, basically. Having things working behind the scenes as you focus on different aspects. So yeah, looking forward to interacting with you all.
Yes, thank you so much, Martin. Next, we have Martin Wambui.
So thank you so much for this opportunity. And this is a beginning of a very great thing that is coming to change even the world. So make sure that you tune in, learn, and as we've always been saying, the skills are the ones that are going to save you outside there. Sometimes you go and do something extraordinary. People are like, why did you learn that? And that's how you get noticed. Remember, there are so many people who are in campus doing great courses. So the only thing you can do is be an outstanding, and you only become an outstanding when you do something unique, and you do that thing that is unique by learning, especially things that are not taught in the school, or people they really don't know about them. So by the time you are going to the industry, you can have that upper hand. So for me, I will be dealing more on Microsoft Fabric and database. That is the SQL servers, and we shall interact more as time moves. Thank you.
Yes, thank you so much, Martin. Next, we have our very own Mr. Sami Chesire.
Hello everyone. Good to see everyone is here today for this very amazing session. I think we should have started this with something sort of cutting over ribbon or something, just to signify the launch of something very special. I always say the first cohorts are always it's always good to be in the first cohort. So we hope that for you that have joined this program, you're going to gain a lot from this, because I think this is something that is very rare to find today, where you have such a dedicated group of mentors who are willing to put in their time to take you through some of the emerging technologies that even people outside here are still trying to get hold of. So yeah, this is a good platform for you. My name is Sami Chesire. I'm a data engineer here at Ambly. I'll be taking you mostly through Microsoft Fabric, databases, data analytics, and GitHub. So we'll be sharing as we progress. Good to see you all.
Yes. So thank you. So I hope you've seen how very excited our mentee is, and they are so ready to start this all and make sure that this becomes a success. So the only thing that we need for you is the dedication to pull this through, because kid you not, this is not going to be an easy ride. It's going to be a very technical ride. And at the end of this, all we want to make sure that we have an impact from everyone. So, yeah, I'll start with this documentation. So we have this PDF. Let me zoom in. So yeah, this is our Ujuzi Hub Mentorship Series, and for cohort one, as Sami said, cohort one is always the best cohort, because we only think that we don't have is the ribbon cutting. But yeah, so this is the cohort one, and the main aim is to empower the next generation. So when we start, what's going to be through the 4 months from now? The first thing is this mentorship uh, call, where we are going to talk about the program overview will be, how the 4 months will be. You meet the team who are going to take you from month one to month four, how the sessions will work actually. So for the sessions, we are going to have all our sessions in Teams. They will be recorded. So whenever you miss a session, be sure that you'll find this session live on YouTube. And most of the sessions actually will be from Friday throughout the weekend, because during the workday, our mentees will be busy with some work. So the next section is what we'll expect from you, what you will expect from us, how we are going to provide the tools and everything, the ground rules, and yeah, the next steps. So starting from a welcome message. So this is the first cohort, and for the first cohort, it's something amazing, and we want to use this cohort as a guide to see if we can actually do this another time, if we can actually make an impact to students, if we can actually give the skills that are actually out here. So what you've noticed, most of our mentees are actually working, and they have experience from what's really working in the world. So having this experience and giving it to you, that's something that they never got, and they want to make a difference, because that thing that they learned, when they share with you, it's going to be very beneficial. So that's the main reason we are doing Ujuzi Hub in partnership with uh, AIESEC in Moi University. So the program overview. So this is going to be a 4 month. Thank you. So this is going to be a 4 month overview. So it's an accelerator from the first month, which will be basically low code and AI. So in low code, we are going to have Martin and I taking you through this, where we'll be majorly dwelling on Power Platform, that is Power Apps, Power Automate, Power Pages, and finally Copilot Studio. So most of the access will be provided to make sure that each and every participant has access to each and everything that we are using, to make sure that you gain a lot from this. So going over to the next, which is actually currently is the most trending, because we've all been hearing about Cloud Code. We've all been hearing about GitHub Copilot. So these are actually developer tools that everyone needs to be using currently. So that's what will come from the second month. So from the second month, we'll have GitHub Copilot, GitHub Copilot CLI, and Cloud Code. So Cloud Code, sorry. So the major purpose of month two is to make sure that from a local development, now we are shifting to a pro code, where we want to expose you to what each and every developer is using, because now every developer is talking about Cloud Code, what they did with Cloud Code, how they were able to build this platform using Cloud Code, using GitHub Copilot CLI. So we will want to expose you to that environment, show you how that really works, how you can be able to create amazing products using Cloud Code and GitHub Copilot. So for that month, we'll have Malvin take us through that, and I. Now, as you see, things are starting from simple as they progress. So that's bring us to month 3, which will be data analytic. So in data analytics, we'll be talking about Microsoft Fabric, pipelines, dashboard, Power BI reporting. We'll do databases, and it will be an introductory course. We won't get into much because we want you to grasp what you need to know and uh, take you through how you'll be able to go from an introduction to the pro. So yeah, we'll do majorly in the data cleaning, building pipeline, creating dashboards, and how you can be able to turn raw data into actionable insight. So our mentors for that month will be Martin Wambui and Sami Chosure. So now coming over to the 4th month, which will be the most exciting. So the major purpose of the fourth month is now you have created an application either in Copilot Studio. You have created an application using either GitHub Copilot, or you've
Sikuja hivi niko kwa meeting, sikia hata.
sorry, please mute your microphones. Yeah, so the 4th month is going to be a very important month because now can you imagine something that you built locally, now you want to run it in a production environment? So we are going to take you through that. So imagine the application that you build in Copilot Studio, the application that you built using Procode in AI Foundry in your Fabric workspace. How now do you make this application from your own computer and make it accessible to everyone? So that's where we are going to dwell in the 4th month, where all of our team will be involved. So most importantly, we'll dwell in Microsoft Azure and Microsoft AI Foundry and cloud deployment. So it's going to be a hands-on month where we are expecting that each and every project that you are able to build, it's actually being able to be accessed from anywhere. So we've already gone through our mentor. So the first mentor is me. I'll be able to take you through Copilot Studio, a Foundry and developer tools. And the next mentor we have Martin Muchuki, who will be our guide for the first month, and he will take us through Power Platform development. Then we have Martin Wambui, who will take us through Microsoft Fabric, which will be in the 3rd month. We have Samisha Sire, who will be the commenter in the 3rd month, and he will guide us to GitHub and Microsoft Fabric. Then we have Malvin, who will be our Procode developer, lead us through Procode development, developer tools, GitHub Copilot, and all this will be in our 2nd month. So how will the sessions work? We will have a live sessions like this. So each and every of our call will be actually recorded, and these recorded calls will be later posted either in LinkedIn and YouTube, so that whenever you miss a session, you can actually go back. But we really encourage you to join these live sessions. So every session will be recorded and uploaded. Then we will have weekly assignments. So most of the tasks will be on you because most of our mentees will be actually guiding us through. We will be able to provide all the access to the environment. So the only thing that we'll do from our side is for week 1, we'll have a task where each and every one of us will participate in, give you a simple task, then try to do it. And whenever you have a problem, you can always reach out. So that means that after each session, we'll have a small task, like a mini project where each one of us will be building. Then we'll have monthly project at the end of each month, because you've seen each month has a different platform that we are talking about. So in month 1 will be low-code development. We'll have a project for low-code development where we'll want everyone to submit a project or two, what they've really done with the local development. The next one is the pro-code development and developer tools. What have you been able to do? And all of this we will let you be as creative as possible, come up with new ideas, how we can solve it together, how we can create and break stuff, because that's how we get to learn. Then we will have the community channel, which will be hosted on MCO Ching Labs. Then the next one is the session frequency. So in the section frequencies, most of our mentees are actually not available during the week. So we will be having calls either on Friday or on Saturdays. It will depend on the mentor's availability. So we'll actually be telling you each week when the call will be, and then we prepare for that. So now, what do we expect from you? So the major thing that we really expect from you, number one, is to show up. Make sure that you attend all these sessions. Make sure that you, if you cannot actually attend any of that session, please communicate. If you haven't really understood what that session talked about, you can actually reach out, because the most important thing that we are aiming for is by the end of this month, we want to make sure that you actually gained value. That whenever we give you a project in any of the 4 platforms that we've talked about, you can actually go and create something. Even if it will not be amazing, you can actually go there, create something, and it's something that you can actually talk about proudly to everyone. So that brings us to our second thing, is make sure that you do the work. Make sure that all our assignments are actually submitted. We'll be using GitHub for collaborations. Most importantly, make sure that you ask questions. They are actually no stupid questions. Anything that you are not getting it right, you can actually ask. You can actually ask for more clarifications if you're not getting anything. And yeah, the more you ask is the more you learn. So don't be afraid, because most of our mentees have been there. So we want to help you come from something to build even something great. So next is how we are going to deliver our monthly projects. So these projects will be the major reason we are doing monthly projects is to actually grow your own portfolio. So yeah, the projects are non-negotiable. After every month, each participant must actually ensure that they have submitted at least one project. So we will have GitHub for that. So yeah, then respect everyone in the community. So everyone here is here to grow. So make sure that we lift each other. Maybe you learned something that one of our colleagues did not get that concept. You can actually go reach out, and yeah, let's help each other to make sure that at the end of this 4-month session, we are actually doing something great. And the last one is make sure that we commit in the whole 4 months. It's not going to be easy, but yeah, let's make sure that the way that we've started stronger, let's make sure that we are actually finishing it stronger. Yeah, so next, we are going to use our platform, which is MCO Ching Labs. So you can actually search for our website. So it's at MCO Ching. And when you search it, it's going to be the first website that is going to appear. So that's it. So you can actually go click it. And yeah, so that's our website. So The thing that I didn't tell you, we actually made this website for this cohort to make sure that we can get from zero to do amazing projects. So I want to do a quick overview of the website. So this is the landing page where we are going to make sure that you actually get helped through our website. So the first sessions where we'll have curated learning pathways. So uh, this hub, the Ujuzi Hub, is going to fall in part of this, where we have Ujuzi Hub as the learning pathway, and of which we are going to have mentorship with our mentors, and we are going to actually ship real projects. So where can you register to this? So make sure that when you come to programs, go ahead over to Skills Hub. So I'll need each of us to register, because after you register, this is where we are going to provide the access to all of this platform. So a reminder, when you come to mcoching.com, come to Skills Hub, and yeah, you can scroll down and you can see our upcoming cohort. So we have Ujuzi Hub as a cohort. So you can go ahead and click apply now. So that's the whole where we have the 4-month production to ready builder. We have it in partnership with AIESEC in Moi, and this is the 4-month roadmap where we will start with low-code and AI, product pro-code development and developer tools. Then the 3rd month is data analytics, and we will finish with deploying our projects to cloud. So at the end of this all, we are going to help you create a portfolio, create a GitHub profile to make sure that you're actually out there doing the thing, mentorship, and yeah. So to secure your spot, make sure that you answer this quick form and submit an application. So after you submit an application, our team will get back to you. You'll be able, actually, after your application has been accepted, you will get an invite link to your email, where you will have the logins to your account, your one-time password. So after you've have that, you'll go ahead to log in, and in the login, you can be able to sign in with the provided email that will be sent through your email and the one-time password. So when you log in, you'll be able to now change those password that was actually provided in the email. So that's the whole overview. And yeah, does anyone have any question? You can actually ask in chat. So let me just give you a quick overview. So this is how the platform looks like. So when you sign in, you'll be able to see that you'll sign in the student's dashboard. And apart from that, we have a messaging interface where uh, you can easily actually uh, chat with your mentor, chat with your colleagues. So that's some of the features that we have. Not going to go through the applications. So you can be able to submit your projects, and yeah. So apart from that will be blogs, and we will have AI capabilities where you can be able to go in there, and if you're stuck in something, you can use our provided AI to actually do the work. So that's basically a quick overview. And yeah, if you have any question, you can actually comment in chat. And yes, so I have a question after the call. Can you provide a guide? Yes, I'll provide a guide on how you can be able to go to the website, do an application, and yeah, how you can be able to create an account or log into your created account. So that all will be provided. Yeah. So apart from that, if we don't have any question, this was an interesting one. Please, we want to make sure that this becomes a success, and please help us to help you because we really want to make an impact. So thank you everyone for joining us today during our first call. And yes, we really appreciate you joining us and being our cohort one. Thank you so much and have a good rest of your evening.